My name is Raul Carmona.
And I'm Danica Rose Galura.
And this is the first episode of Puma News Burton High School regular broadcast.
This episode, we focus on Black History Month to highlight the contribution that African Americans have made to our country.
Black History Month began in 1926 when scholar Carter B. Woodson announced the second week of February as Negro History Week to consider the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and President Abraham Lincoln. Later, it expanded to the entire month of February. Next Thursday, BSU and Beacon will host the annual Soul Food Dinner. Last week, Burton's BSU Black Student Union organized a series of events as part of the school's first Black History Spirit Week.
The week began with a kickoff event followed by a day of celebrating African culture and a pride with dash it and other African colored attire.
Wednesday, students and teachers wore black hoodies or Black Lives Matter t-shirts to show their support for the BLM movement.
Thursday, students were encouraged to dress for excellence, and Friday, Mr. Prince organized a field trip to the Museum of the African Diaspora.
This spring, we are featuring new shows as part of Puma News, each of which are unique productions of seniors of AME. Our first show is a talk show, a roundtable discussion about politics and social issues. Here's their first installment.
Coming back at you with another topic, Raul.
I want to bring up the topic about education because Donald Trump hired this white woman. Well, I don't want to be racist or anything, or being any race or anything, but she was very unqualified to run our education system. She has no experience. She's never been a teacher. I don't even think she went to college. She's just rich, basically. Just donated money. It's just disgusting.
That is pretty disgusting if you think about it.
I mean, the fact that she's trying to convert all these public schools into charter schools when she herself has no experience in one. She's never taught in one. Her kids have never been in one. She's never been on one. And we're going to put this lady in charge?
See, this is what I don't understand. What's the whole point of turning... No, actually, no. Facts are all wrong. This is what actually went down. This lady wants to cut funds from public schools and donate them to charter schools. That's the correct information. So...
Did you guys know that Donald Trump sent an executive order to continue the gas pipeline? That he even sent soldiers to go disarm the protesters?
Yeah.
He sent soldiers to dismantle a protest. A right. That is a human right that we have. And he
See, this is the type of things that we need to focus on, because this man is
going against our own constitutional rights.
Yeah, he's destroying our country little by little by limiting our rights, by banning immigration, by doing so many things out there that are just so bad for the country. He's actually splitting us up and dividing us. You know.
What are your thoughts on it, Raul?
We're going backwards instead of forward.
He's also trying to employ a woman who's trying to get rid of public schools in the favor of charter schools when she has little to almost no experience. This was done because she donated money to him.
He's making America for the rich and the white people.
Oh, not to mention he's got a neo-Nazi in there. Huh? What do you guys think?
Speaking about that whole school thing, that's terrible. Because that woman basically just corrupted the whole game and just bought everyone out. Details on this say that she spent about $200 million, right? Just donating money to the Republicans to vote for her, even if her stance weren't exactly right or even logical to begin with.
Alright, lads, but how do you feel about him hiring a neo-Nazi, huh? For public safety. A neo-Nazi. All of us being people of color, you know? How do you feel?
Alright guys, we're back now and it's coming to the end of the show, so we're just gonna give our honest opinions now about this whole situation. Alright.
It's fucking terrible. The man's a fucking monster. What do you think?
Yeah, he is in like everyone's way. I'm just afraid for like my future, my kids' future, and my family's future, just to see how it's gonna turn out.
It's truly a horrible thing.
Yeah, I'm honestly scared now that I'm going to college and how I'm going to pay for it. Is he going to change anything about it? Can I get my degree? I don't know. We'll find
Being
out.
colored folk, will it be harder for us and our children in the future?
Especially being a woman, since, you know, he is known to...
Well, that's all, folks.
That was a really timely discussion. Looking forward to their next discussion. Up next, our media expert Mitchell will introduce some recent films displaying African American lives in the next segment.
Is this thing on? Oh. Okay. Hey guys, so right now is February, which means it's Black History Month. Black History Month is a month when you celebrate African Americans' achievements throughout U.S. history. So some examples are Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, and many more. But we're going to talk about African Americans that have starring roles last year for movies. So here are 3 movies you should watch before February ends. Enjoy. So first off, we're going to talk about the movie called Hidden Figures. The starting actors in Hidden Figures are Taraji P. Henson, Octavia Spencer, and Janelle Monáe. This movie is based on a true story that happened in the 1960s. To summarize the plot of the movie, it's about 3 African American women that are trying to get a man into the moon. And before everything else that happened, they had to deal with racial injustice of trying to get into a higher role of NASA. And that's basically what the movie about. To not say much about the movie, this movie is very inspiring as well as entertaining. It acknowledges, different ways of how to, get their trust based on their racial divisions. And, it's very interesting of how they did not fight, but, just like show they are capable of handling the work that they could do. And, not to spoil too much, but it's a very good movie. The next movie we got for you guys is called Fences. In the movie Fences, we have Denzel Washington and Viola Davis acting. The first thing you'll notice is that the family looks really happy, funny, and likable. But as soon as the movie progresses, it doesn't seem that way, or as you would call it, perfect. So what I mean is that the movie gives out subtle hints about Denzel and Viola's past, and it'll show you that they aren't really happy. One thing I should let you guys know is that this movie is a lot of talking. If you like drama, it's a good movie for you. If you like action with drama, you won't really see it, but despite that, it should be a movie that everyone should enjoy. Finally, the last movie you should watch before this month ends is called Moonlight. Moonlight is different to other movies. What I mean is that it has 3 different actors playing as the same character. Moonlight follows a character called Chiron from childhood to adulthood. So what happens throughout the movie is that he is struggling to find his inner happiness and where he belongs throughout the world. But the only problem is that his parents and his environment keep him away from his comfort zone. Moonlight is very serious and emotional at the same time. There is nowhere in the movie that you feel like you're gonna laugh, because that's how serious it actually is. But despite that, it's probably one of the best movies I've ever watched in a long time. Here's a 15-second scene of what I'm really talking about.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm good.
No. I done seen good. And you ain't it. And stop putting your head down in my house.
Well, that's it for the video, guys. You know, don't take these movies for granted. Just at least like watch one of them. But anyways, I gotta get going. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Well, we've reached our conclusion of our show now.
Before we close, we would like to end with a quote from Rosa Parks. You must never be fearful of what you are doing when it's right.
See you next time, Puma News. Subscribe to our channel or follow us on social media.
Bye.